I wanted to talk about and compare Home, which is one of the DreamWorks animated movies, to Soul, one of the recent Pixar animated movies. I think that Home is a movie with some good elements to it. I like the main relationship between this girl and this alien. We see them become friends, and then by the end, we see that the conflict is resolved, where the aliens and the humans are actually friends now, which is pretty heartwarming. But what is odd about Home is that on the one hand, it seems like the movie's pretty family friendly because, the aliens, rather than seeming scary, actually look pretty cute with their design. They just look more adorable than intimidating. So it's not like the movie feels that dark, to be honest. Plus, there's quite a good amount of humor in the movie. But at the same time, if you actually stop and think about what you're seeing on screen, it's like, well, in actuality, this is dark, even if it doesn't feel like it. Because in actuality, what you're seeing on screen is basically the aliens are putting the humans in like concentration camps. So they're putting them in work camps, however exactly you want to phrase it. That's what we're seeing on screen. So I don't think the tone works all that well in Home. We have seen other alien invasion stories before. Not that Home is identical to other alien invasion stories, but inherently it feels a bit more familiar to me. It's a movie I've seen only one time, and it's not like it, left a super big mark on me. Not like all that memorable. Soul is a movie I actually have seen multiple times. I really enjoy this one. Is it my favorite Pixar movie? No. I think that there is a big difference between the afterlife scenes and the scenes on Earth. So the jump there doesn't exactly work, but overall, I enjoy how Pixar made a movie that's definitely more for adults than for kids. I mean, Soul is actually one of the more mature Pixar films you think about it. One of the more deep ones, frankly, because of the themes that it's exploring. This is a movie about afterlife, death, appreciating life, appreciating all the little things, stopping to take the time to just to value, treasure life. And also, it's about how sometimes there's something you really, really want that you think is your purpose, but maybe it's not your purpose. And if you don't end up doing that, then hey, you're fine. Your life still goes on. You can still actually be happy. You can still feel fulfilled. I like how you have a protagonist who at first just isn't feeling that fulfilled. Joe Gardner is very passionate about jazz. He thinks that this is my purpose. This is the one thing I'm on this earth to do. And then throughout the course of the movie, he learns, oh, it's actually not as simple as this is the one thing I was sent to earth to do. There's actually more to it than that. Maybe this isn't my purpose. Maybe it's not my spark. Then we learn that you have this one soul named 22 who really does not like Earth, has flunked out of class multiple times. All these mentors have tried and they've given up on her. There's some pretty funny moments with that. Then when 22 actually goes to Earth with Joe Gardner, you see her actually start to appreciate Earth. I like the relationship that develops between Joe Gardner and 22. I like how Pixar got more ambitious with Soul. If you think about it, a lot of the stuff that's being explored in this movie is stuff that really adults are going to resonate with a lot more than kids. I mean, there are entertaining moments that kids will enjoy, yes, especially when you have the switch where you have Joe Gardner in the body of a cat and 22's in Joe's body. There's pretty good moments of comedy that come with that, but overall, it's certainly a more mature movie, and I think it's interesting how honestly Soul really doesn't have a traditional villain. You have like an antagonistic character, but you also go, well, I mean, this guy's just doing his job. That's really all there is to it. He's not like a malicious character. He's not one that really has any actual nefarious intent. He's just like trying to do his job. Because of that, he's getting in the way of our main character, but he's not really a villain. I like the music for Soul as well. Between these two movies, for me, this one's pretty easy. I definitely prefer Soul. That's the movie I'm more likely to rewatch. With Home, it's like, okay, I mean, I'm glad I watched it. There's things about this movie I enjoyed, but am I really in a rush to rewatch it? No, I'm not, to be honest. There's other animated movies from DreamWorks, other animated movies from Pixar or Disney Animation that I'm honestly a lot more likely to rewatch than Home. I'll wrap things up for this video.